Hello and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Nurse Alyssa, and today we're going to be doing a educational Friday on boils and carbuncles. But first, if you could hit that subscribe button, it would be greatly appreciated, as it truly does help my channel reach more people. So let's get started, guys. So boils and carbuncles, what are they? So a boil is a pus-filled bump that develops in your skin, and a carbuncle are clusters of severe boils. Boils usually begin as red bumps, which quickly increase in size and fill with pus. Boils are usually caused by bacteria, Staphylococcus aureus, and these painful abscesses result from bacteria infecting a hair follicle. Many boils get better with at-home treatments such as warm compresses. Large boils, though, they may require to be treated by a healthcare professional. Now, what are the signs and symptoms? So a boil develops over a few hours or days. It usually starts out as a tender, swollen red bump. It may feel warm to touch, and as the boil develops, it becomes painful, it fills with pus, it has a yellow or white center, it may weep or crust over, and it may also spread to other areas. In addition to symptoms, when as seen in boils, carbuncles may be associated with fever, chills, and even fatigue. Now, what are the causes? So bacteria enters the skin through a cut or hair follicle. Now, carbuncles develop when more than one hair follicle gets infected. The infection is deeper and more severe than a boil. Now, there are certain people who are at more increased risk. So, if you have close contact with someone who has a staph infection, if you're obese, you have a skin disorder such as eczema, or if you have a weakened immune system, you are at higher risk. Now, treatment. A boil or carbuncle should never be squeezed or picked with a pin to release the pus and fluid. This can spread the infection deeper, so you want to leave it alone. A boil will break and drain on its own over time. In certain cases, a doctor may need to drain the pus. The doctor may also prescribe an antibiotic if there is a infection. So now, treatment at home. Apply a moist, warm compress over several days. So you're going to do this a few times a day. You're going to see a healthcare provider if the boil persists, come back, or is located on the spine or on the face. Now, living with carbuncles, these can actually spread to other people, okay? So you want to be cautious. So just making sure that you wash your hands often. You're not sharing washcloths or towels with other family members. You don't let others lie on your bed sheet. You want to use an antibacterial soap, especially if you've been touching the carbuncle. You don't want to squeeze or pick, and avoid close contact with another person and your carbuncle. If you are using a dressing over the carbuncle, just make sure that you are disposing of it properly, not leaving it around for others to pick up, and just be very cautious overall. Now, there sometimes are complications, especially for those who live with a weakened immune system. So boils and carbuncles come back in the same area and never completely go away, can be a complication. So reoccurrent boils can be a sign of life-threatening infection called MRSA, and rarely bacteria from a boil can enter the bloodstream, causing severe reactions. So this is sepsis. It can get into the brain and cause life-threatening problems such as meningitis, infect the skin and area just under the skin. So this is cellulitis, and it can also spread to the spinal cord, bones, heart, and other organs, infection, and even death. That's why if it's close to the spine, we want to get to the doctor right away. So I hope this did answer any questions that you may have, just as a quick overview. But that's all I have for this video, guys, and I hope to catch you in my next one. Bye for now.